Hello, everyone. Welcome to another new episode of Cherry Buds Podcast, episode 10. Yeah, it's about 10. This will likely be the last episode, and today we have Mr. D here with us.
Hello, welcome. Thank you. I'm happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to what you have to talk to me about.
Also, we're missing Woo-young, which is sad, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Where is he?
He's having surgery, or he's recovering from one.
He's in the hospital.
Anyhow, would you like to introduce yourself, Mr. D?
Yes, my name is Mr. D. I am the school counselor at MCA, and I teach STEAM to first grade, pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and fourth grade, and I am the sixth grade science teacher. Thank you.
What
Hey.
exactly is STEAM?
STEAM, it's an acronym for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Would you like me to tell you anything else about myself?
We'll get to it.
Okay, excellent.
What does the D in Mr. D stand for?
Delicious.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay.
Not really. Do you remember what it stands for?
Dewhurst.
That's right, Mr. Dewhurst.
Okay. We have a couple questions ready for you. First of all, do you like jjajangmyeon or jjampong?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I'd have to go with jampong.
Oh, okay.
I like spicy.
nice.
Okay. Harry.
How about 짜장면인 고춧가루?
Well, that's also delicious.
What made you come to MCA?
What made me come to MCA? Good question. I was going through the COVID situation was happening in Korea, and MCA started to grow, and it's been a good opportunity to be with them and to help grow the school into where it is today.
How did you? Do you have anything you did before becoming a teacher?
Before becoming a teacher, I worked in hospitality. So
What's that?
that is, I was a chef. I worked in hotels. I worked in restaurants. I worked back in the kitchen.
So, what made you become a teacher?
I've always enjoyed helping children, and it's a good passion of mine. And I did not have the support that I'm able to offer when I was a student in school.
How did you become school counselor?
How did I become school counselor? Well, we needed a school counselor for the school, and at the time, I guess I was the best in position to be the school counselor for the beginning of MCA.
I was his first counselee.
Yes, you were.
What
Count-
what
Yeah.
what does a counselor do?
Well, apart from counseling people, I help everyone at the school. It's my job to know everyone's names, be available for students whenever they need me, whenever I'm available, and just to be there for anyone who wants to talk to me or to complain about something or to comment on something that's happening at the school.
What is your favorite grade to teach?
Currently or ever?
Like currently and ever, both.
Currently, I would say the sixth graders and the fourth graders.
Okay.
Yep. And ever, I would have to say fourth grade.
Huh? I thought it would be 8th grade or like the most perfect grade.
Like based on now?
He never taught.
Now grade?
I don't think he taught 8th grade with us in it.
First year,
First year, but
we had STEAM.
yeah. Yeah. Why do I not have Steam?
Well, it's called computer science.
Ah. So, what is it like being like a Australian in Korea?
It's pretty amazing
Hmm.
because there's not many other Australians in Korea.
Hmm. What made you come to Korea?
Good question. I was currently, before here, I was in America on the East Coast, Boston.
Hmm.
And I went back to Australia and it was time for a change. So I decided to live somewhere in Asia.
Hmm.
And it was China, Japan, or Korea. And at the time, Korea offered the best opportunity. So I came here and I've been here ever since.
Hmm.
So who is your favorite student?
Who is my favorite student
Yes.
ever or currently this year?
Better be me. Nah, just kidding. No pressure. Maybe.
Current
Currently, I don't believe in having favorites.
ever than ever. Like
I still don't believe in having favorites.
My next
So, where exactly are you from? like born and raised.
Oh, I know that.
You know that, Yul?
Of course I know.
Then enlighten us. Where am I from?
Why? Why? I think you need to say it because that's not my thing.
We're interviewing you.
Australia. You're born in Australia.
No.
Oh, Norway.
Yes, I was born in Norway.
Hmm.
Big brain.
Lived in Norway, then moved to Australia,
Hmm.
then America, then Korea.
Actually, did not know that. Anyways, what were you like as a student?
When I was in school,
Yeah.
I was a good student who did my homework.
Are you saying this because we can't, clarify? we can't.
Well, we're gonna check with
We're gonna
your
check.
high school teacher.
You'll find it.
Who is a role model for you?
Who is a role model for me? That is a good question. I would have to say my father, because of the life that he's lived and the age that he is and the things that he's accomplished in his life.
You have any other hobbies outside of school?
Yes, I cook, I mountain bike, I mountain hike, and I like to travel as much as I can.
Do you know how to fish?
Yes, I know how to fish.
Where's the place you've always wanted to go?
Place I've always wanted to go that I have not been to?
Yes.
Good question. Turkmenistan.
Wow, that's a lot of syllables. Why?
Turkmenistan has a lot of giant palaces and is a very elaborately built country that not many people know anything about.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know anything about it, so makes sense. Aaron, slump over the table.
Uh,
If you had to work in another, say, field, job, anything, what would it be?
One that I've not done before.
Yes. done
Lawyer.
before.
Lawyer.
lawyer.
Yes.
Corporate.
Yeah.
Number one, what's a corporate lawyer? Number two, why?
The lawyers that make a lot of money.
So, yes,
Money?
corporate lawyers do make money, but the reason would be it interests me. I'm interested in those type of ways of looking at things.
What exactly? Like, how exactly does it look?
But I think I probably wouldn't. I'll probably change my answer because if I was going to start corporate law now, there would be too much time studying to prepare for it. So I would probably want to get a job on an island, take care of an island.
Oh, that's one I've never heard before. Any other questions from my very too quiet, what do you call them? Colleagues?
Ask anything.
안심 or 등심?
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
The part of meat.
The part of meat?
Yeah, like
Can you?
Loin, sirloin.
Which animal?
What?
Which
Cow.
cow.
Cow? Sirloin?
I don't like.
What's like your favorite field of science? Teach science, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The human body.
What about just like in STEAM? Like, what's your favorite letter in the acronym?
Bag.
Favorite letter in the acronym? A.
A?
Sorry.
A for Australia? No.
A for AI.
Wait, Steam is
I thought it was.
Steam A is AI.
No.
Isn't it R?
Mr. D, do you pity me for having to edit this?
No. I do
Oh,
not.
man. So upset. What's your favorite food?
Banana.
Nana.
Not nana, banana.
Why?
I'm sorry. I feel this sudden urge to mimic your accent. I hope you know it's not personal. It's just deep rooted in my head.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Do you have any water?
Water, not water.
She has a sudden urge to correct people. Most of the time she's wrong, anyways. But you get the idea.
So in this podcast where you're interviewing me, what is the purpose of this interview?
Interview mostly to get people who don't know about our school from outside our school to know people better,
we don't have any teachers to interview, so we choose teacher every week, but we don't have any question to come up, so we play every day. Play every day.
So you would like teachers to be interviewed so they can tell things about the school that other people could hear.
So
They become interested in the school and they think about possibly coming to the school.
that's actually how he found out about MCA's podcast club, and yeah.
Seung-ho?
I pointed at Mr. Cape.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so then what would you say would be the most interesting drawing card about this school?
Drawing card?
To draw them to the school, bring them in.
I guess mostly campus, but can't really display that on audio. So
So then what's special about this facility, this campus?
campus.
It's like a maze.
Wouldn't say that. I'd say it's close to nature, very involved with nature.
Yes, I would agree. There's definitely nature is right there. There's a place. Yeah.
Very few schools that can say we can walk to a mountain if you want.
Definitely. You can go to the mountain during recess or PE class.
Our school is so colorful because it used to be kindergarten and pre-K.
It's so colorful. I would agree. It is a very colorful school. What about the design of the buildings? How do you feel about the design of the classrooms and the amount of light that is allowed into the classrooms and
Very intimate.
very intimate?
Well, except for this room, this is a basement.
Yeah, we're in the basement right now, everyone.
Feels like we're being
It's
questioned.
also supposed to be library.
Yeah, but it has a lot of vents. It has a lot of...
Is her called that a note custom or something?
Yeah, it was to give a larger ceiling, to give a higher ceiling effect.
Um,
Most buildings would have a roof stopping there. So this actually
Oh.
makes the room look bigger and feel bigger.
oh.
I think it does not work.
Before he takes my spot as host, going back to your father, what exactly do you look up to him about?
He was born on, I mean, this is not about the school, but it's about my personal life. But he was born the day the British declared war on the Germans in Civil World War II.
Mm.
And he grew up in England with bombs being dropped in his neighborhood. Every day they would have to, 1939, 2nd of September. So he would have to hide from the bombs dropping, the buildings were blown up, there was no food, he lived on potatoes for years. This is the first 10 years of his life. Fast forward now, he's got 5 children, he's traveled all over the world multiple times, he's 84 this year, and he's about to get on an airplane with his wife and travel to Europe again.
Mm.
So if I could live up to that and achieve somewhere to close to half as many of those things in my lifetime, then that would be a good life lived.
Mm. Do you have like a favorite piece of media, like book, movie?
Favorite book? Good question. When I was in school, I did not actually enjoy reading until I picked up one book, and it was the favorite book I've ever read in my entire life. And it involved a lot of Greek mythology, which is definitely interesting, and it got me into reading more.
What was the title of the book?
I'm glad you asked me that. I was wondering if you were going to ask me the title of the book. Do you know any titles of books about Greek mythology?
The Odyssey?
That's right. It was the Odyssey.
Mm.
Come on.
Very big book, very long book, but it was, to me at the time, it was very interesting.
Mm. How old were you then?
I was in 9th grade.
Mm. I hope no one expects me to read that much. Anyway,
Why is this so awkward?
well, it's because we're lacking questions. We're lacking enthusiasm. We're lacking actual input.
But this episode is
We're lacking Uyong too.
less happier than
Yul, do you have any questions for me?
I want to, but no.
You can ask me. Yul, you've actually known me a very long time.
Yes.
Ask anything.
How long have you known me, Yul?
You knew me when I was in my mom's tummy. So
Yes, I've known you your whole life.
Mm.
apparently, when I
Also-
was born, when I was born, and my brain developed, and I started to remembering you.
So do you have any questions for me?
Well, can I ask about the fact that? Well, you get the idea. How do you know her mother
My
exactly?
We both work at the same school,
Which was?
Aran.
Hmm.
So before MCA, there was a school called Aran, and that's where her mother worked and I worked. And then she had Yule, and now we both work at MCA.
even though my mom was terrible English.
I wouldn't say that.
No, me neither.
What do you like most about teaching?
I like about teaching the students is when they get that aha moment, when all of a sudden the light clicks inside their head and they realize exactly what the teacher was trying to tell them all year, or that one lesson, or that 1 month.
Do you have like a historical figure you look up to?
Apart from my dad, because he's historically old.
Fair enough. Was I supposed to read that? Yeah, carry on.
A lot of the Greek gods, I would say.
It's like,
Zeus,
oh, okay.
Poseidon.
I don't like neither of them.
Did the Odyssey start your like interest in Greek mythology?
Yep, and traveling. It was all thanks to my 9th grade English teacher.
Did you like your 9th grade English teacher?
Before I read the Odyssey, no. After I read the Odyssey, yes, because she got me interested in reading again.
Would you like to thank her for this video to potentially reach her or
Sure.
him?
Yeah, I would like to say thank you to her. I don't remember her name, but thank you to my 9th grade English teacher for getting me re-excited about reading books.
If you were a 9th grade English teacher in the past 20, 30 years and you've taught a student named Benjamin Dewhurst, he is in
Benjamin
Korea.
Alexander Howard Hughes.
Thank you.
Ow.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Mr. D. Thank you for your time. I know it wasn't the best example of what we were doing.
We're not like this.
I promise it was a lot better. It's just our little out of control, out of pocket Weyoung was not here today, unfortunately.
Well, that's okay. It was a pleasure to be here. Please invite me back anytime. I'm more than happy to come back, and you can pick my brain further.
Thank you. All right, this is going to be it for another new episode of Cherry Buds Podcast, episode 10. See you eventually. I probably won't be here, though. So, goodbye.